Okay, so my first video was a little goofy in my opinion. But it was 11:30 at night and something was just knocking me in the head saying, you know what? You need to start somewhere, so let's start now. Today's topic is letting go of what's no longer serving you, and allowing what it is you truly desire. So this is a little exercise that I find helps my clients, helped me back in the day. Again, I've been doing this 25 years, something to that effect. And here it goes. It's what I call my give ups and my give ins. Okay. So things, I'm sorry, my allergies are really, really bugging me right now. The things that I've given up, and you don't have to agree with what it is I'm writing as far as writing down what you're giving up, you know what I mean? These are just my own personal things that I thought I needed to focus on. So the things that I wrote on this particular day was that I give up being uneasy on myself. Now, come on, guys. I think we're all our worst critics, correct? It doesn't matter what anybody else is saying or thinking about us, right? Because what we think about ourselves, how we feel, most importantly, how we feel about ourselves is what's mattering. And I think there's more of us that don't think so highly of ourselves than ones that are truly just really in love with ourselves. So we're going to stop being uneasy on me. That was one of my things. I give up worrying unnecessarily. Okay, the people that know me know I'm truly not a worrier. I'm just not. But every once in a while, you know, I'm sure something comes knocking on my door that I would appreciate not being there. It does go. I mean, it shows up, you know. And I have to remind myself, dude, is this something that's going to be important, you know, next week, next year, let alone carrying this shit through my life? 99.9% of the time, the answer is no. Kick that shit right out the door. Okay. So just find a spot in your mind that's a happy place for you. For me, and it's really weird, but for me, my happy place has always been, and it's going to probably sound funny to you guys. When I was 6 years old, my dad, my mom, myself, my brother, and one of my sisters, at the time there were only 3 of us, there's 9 of us now. We went to Disneyland. And I have a picture of my brother and I on the elephants, the Dumbo elephant ride. You know, it goes up in the air, la la la. And for whatever reason, that got me out of a lot of crap in my mind. Cool. That was my happy place, and it still is. Another one, a big one, big one. Give up on allowing anyone's negativity in your space. Look, dude, if it's not giving you a feeling of, yay, I really enjoy this person in my space, if it makes you feel, you know, blah instead of, if they just have you feeling bad about yourself, which technically we know nobody can make you anything. It's your own choice. But if having that spirit in your place isn't joyful to you, please remove it. I don't care who it is, what situation it is. It does not serve you any good purpose. Honest to God. Serves you absolutely no good purpose to have that negativity in your space. Certainly not going to allow you to grow. And we can touch on this later and see ways that we can actually focus on that and take care of that issue. Because a lot of us, from personal experience with my clients, my patients, whatever, I find everyone's like, I had to do it. It's my family. I had to do it. You know, it's my kid, my mom, you know, my best friend. No, in fact, you don't have to do shit. You don't. You know, if it doesn't serve you any good purpose, meaning if it doesn't feel good to you, skip it. Just skip it. You might feel better about it in 5 minutes, but right then in that second, it's not the thing you're supposed to be doing. So, okay. Give up feeling unworthy. Now, see, that's a big one. I'm so used to giving and being whatever other people needed me to be, that was like the number one thing. It didn't matter if I was feeling worthy to myself, right? I just wanted to make sure that they were feeling it in themselves. So I've stopped doing that. And again, there's exercises to get over this one. I have exercises for all of the things we are going to be talking about. I not only have a nursing background, I have a behavioral health background. I am a behavioral analyst, actually. And I'm also a life coach, a certified life coach. And I am a, oh, my dog, I don't know, I hope she's not, we're in Arizona, so sometimes we get snakes, and my dog's like this big. She weighs all of 5 pounds. When she moves that quick, I worry, so I'm looking out the door. Sorry. Oh, no. Okay, cool. She just laid her butt back down on the porch. Good for her. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm also an ordained minister, a spiritual minister. So, believe me, through the years, I've had many, many different workshops and what have you. So if you're finding that you're having an issue with anything we're talking about, please click the contact. I'll put my information in here. I haven't got that far yet because the channel is so new. But my personal email is kimslove@yahoo.com. So any mail coming off of this will go directly there, and I promise you I'll get back to you. I give up feeling invisible. Now, see, this was a big thing for me. Because I'm the type of person that I am, I'm always wanting to give, right? But when it comes time to come back, I don't do that so well. I just don't. And I've worked on it, so I'm actually getting better. I used to get complimented all the time. And I'd be like, yeah, whatever. And now I actually say thank you. You know, so I've learned too. I'm still learning like everybody else. But I'm the invisible thing. When I haven't heard from somebody in so long, or, you know, like I'm in the same room with somebody and I feel like I'm not there because they're preoccupied elsewhere, that really used to bother me bad. And sometimes that one still pops up on me. But I try to calm it, you know, and just understand, look, it's not me. It's them. It's something in them. You know, they're preoccupied. Doesn't mean that I'm invisible to them. They're on their own little mission or what have you. So that was another one. I give up feeling not important. That's another big one. Again, because when you are the one that's always giving, and then your time comes where you actually need something, it's not coming back. But here's the deal, though. Everybody thinks, and they tell me this, even my kids tell me this, but Mom, you're the strong one. We know we don't need to worry about you. You know, we know you take care of you. You have what you need, blah, blah, blah. And yes, in fact, that is the truth. However, shit happens to me too, and it would be great if somebody would check in once in a while. You need anything? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. A little personal note on me. I've had breast cancer, and right, yeah. And anyway, so I think kind of that like scares my kids. But getting off of that, I don't want to get too sidetracked. That's another day's video, if you want it to be. I give up feeling unwanted, because sometimes I just feel like I'm being set off in a corner and nobody knows that I'm even still here. Not necessarily here in my house, but just here, period. You know, like life starts happening and it's, whoa, hello, everybody forgot about me. But 99.9% of my world, I don't worry about that because I've got enough going on with myself, and I am so peaceful within myself that that usually doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. You know what? I'm human too. Give up feeling unloved. Oh my gosh, that's a huge one. A huge one. Because through my life, I mean, I think as a child, my mom was just not that loving person. She just wasn't. My dad was gone young. When I was young, excuse me. Well, he was so young too. I was 26 when he was born, I think. And so my mom decided that she wanted somebody else. And my dad walked into an ugly situation one day, and then my dad just disappeared. And every time he would come back, he'd cry because my mom was so awful. Blah, 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 blah. My dad was the only one that ever showed me any love. You know, so that was a tough one. And I'm telling you, men in my world have kind of suffered for that one before I finally started coming to a knowing that, again, whatever that was had nothing to do with me. That was their issue, my dad's deal, whatever. So yeah, that's a struggle I have. I actually still have a struggle with that because I truly just never learned how to, how do you word it, how to feel love back from people. I just don't think people care about me like that. I never have. And I would really, really like to get to feel what that is. I would. And it's not that I don't know that they love me. I just don't feel it. It's an odd feeling, and I don't know how to explain it, but that is one of my struggles. So there you have it. And then, you know, I give up the uncontrollable, like give up whatever the hell you can't fucking fix. If it's not yours, leave it alone. You know, if you can fix it, cool. And if you can't, you can't. I mean, what are you going to do with it? Beat yourself up? It's not going to make the situation any better. That's just the truth. Give up the deception of control. That's a good one. We'll work on that one. I give up the struggle with any one thing or situation. If you're in a relationship with anybody, lover, husband, teacher, friend, whatever, work, and it's a constant struggle, you need to step out of that because it's just not meshing. And it's your inner self telling you, dude, this is not the situation for you. This is not for your higher good. So if you put the work in and nothing's coming back, it's time to skip on out. And that is a huge, huge one of my trainings. We'll work on that one. And then my give into. So I'll give into my own personal alignment. Hello, that's awesome. I give into my ultimate well-being. I give into my goodness. I give in to the unfolding of my life. I give into the worthiness that is me. I give into ease. I give into my reception mode, meaning I'm allowing the positive instead of going, yeah, whatever kind of thing. I'm used to giving and not getting back, but I'm telling you that shit's changing. I give up. Oh, I give in to the worthiness that I am. I think I already saw that. I give into the ease. The ease. Again, don't be boxing shit, man. Just don't do it. That's an easy one for me. Because if I ain't feeling right, there's no way I'm going to keep dealing with it. I mean, there's no... I should have put my hair up in a pigtail thing before we started. Because I need this fan on. I'm telling you, it's hot. And I hope it's not overpowering the volume. I'm going to find out in a minute. So anyway, I'm trying to keep this video under 20 minutes, and I'm already to 14 minutes and 11 seconds. So that was just something I wanted to touch on. I welcome the feedback. Any questions you have, any comments you have. Oh, I'm going with my hair. Anything. It's still a little awkward for me because like I'm talking to myself right now, right? As we get more into this, I mean, it's going to get less awkward for me. This is only my second video, and I am not a crowd type person. I tend to clam up around people. And so anyway, so this is one of my vision boards right here. See, you can do it. This is the one that started out being the what I want to bring positively into my space, and want that being all about relationship. I honest to goodness can tell you I had no intent on doing this. It just rolled out that way. You know, your inner self tells you. It was a smooth kind of nudge. So I just started doing it. I have money wheels. Let me see. Which one are these? Okay. This is a money, what I call a focus wheel. It's obviously not a wheel, and this one is about money. You know, I just write stuff on there, and let me see. That wasn't okay. I made these myself, so they're not like the best drawings or anything, but things that you can focus on, and you put on here what it is you want to accomplish with this money, how it feels to already have whatever that is you want to accomplish with that money. And then I have crap, I don't know, what did I do with the other one? I have so much stuff here because I've really been diving into this stuff. And oh, okay, and then here's I guess this could be a relationship one, but I drew this out and made, copies. So this in the middle is what you intend. That's what you desire, what you want. And these hearts out here is where you will write how you intend to get this. And then down here's any little positive notes you want to put. This was just for decoration. Put whatever you want. You can color it. You can whatever. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff, and we are getting to our 20-minute thing here. So, again, one thing I know for sure, let me see. I think I'm going to make that one of my points in every video, to say the one thing I know for sure. Okay. One thing I know for sure is that I deserve all that I desire. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to feel that inner peace of knowing that I'm happy. I know that. My goal is to assist all of you in knowing that, beyond any doubt. How you feel on the inside is what matters. That's truly what matters. You know, just be happy. That's the biggest thing. If you're positive and you feel it, you feel it, you feel it with every ounce of you. If you're coming out of a place of love, if you're allowing positive in, you know, this is what I say. I have bad allergies, right? Like I just said a little minute ago, my allergies are kind of kicking my ass right now. Right now, they're not that bad, but a second ago they were. I do this when I get on a sneezing fit, and this is what I say. Oh, great. I'm blowing out all the bullshit, and I'm inhaling all the good shit. So, see? Even that's a positive. I always try to put a positive twist. Hey, I had my roof literally fall in, and my ceiling, because the water went off for 4 days. My best friend Dana can vouch for this. She lived with me. We live in a place called Benson. Got a phone call, the water squirting out. Apparently it had been out for 4 days, and she and I had been squirting out for 4 days, excuse me. She and I were gone. I was at my friend's, she was at her friend's. I had a job and blah, blah, whatever. So I got this phone call, Kim, you need to come home. And I'm like, why? So I get there, and I have brand new furniture. She's freaking out on the phone. Well, because the effing roof and the ceiling fell in, it's all over your new furniture. Blah. I mean, she was hysterical. And I said, Dana, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're fine. If something's wrong with the furniture, so fucking what? I don't care. I don't care. They're inanimate objects. And I truly, in my soul, am not that person. You know, something happens, it happens. I'm still here. I'm healthy. I'm happy. Standing upright, breathing, being able to do what I want. I'm happy. It's all good. So I want to assist all of you in getting to that point. If there's anything I can help you with, anything you just want to talk about, whatever, bring it on. That's what this channel's about. It was nice having this chat with all of you today. I'm getting to my 20-minute point. So I'm going to stop this video now. And I'll see everybody again tomorrow. Be happy in your day. See ya.